Alright, welcome to Session 20 of Fallen Meteor. I made a completely new ship because the old one was stupid, so this is now the ship. Still a fishing boat, but I think it looks better, more period accurate, perhaps.
Smaller.
Anyway, we have all. It actually is bigger, I think.
Oh, okay.
The other one had like a stout nose, this one's longer. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Um, we've returned from our voyage to the strange ship where weird and wanky things happened, and Marsh is currently sailing us back home. But I have a little surprise. I do need to make sure that it doesn't immediately spoil the surprise. So let
Um,
me go over here.
Random question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think my gun has defrosted now?
No.
That was funny because that was a question about a gun that was actually a part of the game,
Yeah.
and not every other reference that has happened so far to a gun, where
All
it's
right.
I shoot a gun.
Yeah.
It's like all right, whatever.
All right. Well. I have a thingy. Hold on. I'm preparing it. All right. It's prepared. Since we had to go not knowing what Crenshaw looked like for so long, I figured we shouldn't do the same with Marsh. So everyone say hello to your bus driver, Marsh.
I saw this being created.
I
Yeah.
roll to attack Marsh.
Oh, he's cool.
I too rolled.
Oh, he's
attack
cool.
Marsh.
He's dripped out. All right. So this is the man who saved you all. You would all be dead without him. So you are forever in his debt. I will hold this over your heads for the rest of your lives. However, he's currently.
What do we do?
No, nothing. I'm joking.
I was about to say Marsh could disappear. Pretty
Yeah.
tragic.
Oh no, what a shame. A boat without a captain.
Oh, come on.
Darn.
Well, I'm the captain now.
Anyway, Marsh is quietly working away while Malakai and Grudge are with the sails, maybe with Dweeby Weeby helping out. Malakai and Grudge are really the ones executing the orders, but Dweeby can provide some extra strength, as can Moondude to Grouger, leaving Dirk and Todd some relaxing time as they sail back towards the town of Halput. It is a dark night. It is difficult to see, but thankfully the ocean is not super rough right now. I guess we can just sort of skirt along and pull into port. What do you say? It's gonna
Sure.
be pretty,
Yeah.
because I mean it's pretty chill. There's nothing going on unless anyone wants to say anything. But yeah, that's all. That's all. All right. Well,
Sailing session.
yes. No. About
Dun, 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 dun,
45
dun.
minutes of sailing. Probably around. I think you guys got off the ship and sort of took 15 minutes or so to get settled and to start getting back up and running, making sure the ship was all right. So adding in another 45 minutes of travel, you probably pull into Halput around about 10 p.m. So it's gotten pretty dark. Now, granted, it is summer, so it's not even like you're at the darkest part of the night yet. But you pull into port. There are two dock workers to greet you. Not many. Marsh steps out. I think I'm just gonna like tactically make the coast because I don't. Oh God, want to deal with it. So we're just gonna do a little. Oh no, wait. This is my sand texture. You
And
can
then
tell
the
'cause it
coast
has
was
sand.
technically made.
And then the coast was made. Rome wasn't made
Oh no,
today,
wait.
but the
This
coast
is my
was.
sand texture reminded
Yeah, it
me
was
of.
made in
Oh
an
no,
hour.
my anarchy symbol.
I love that video. Oh no, my anarchy symbol. And then there was a coast. Although I do gotta. So the thing about it is, most of the coast is rock. I think I described this already, but there's a very narrow section that's actually beach where you have landing and docks to come out and greet you, and most of the ordeal is sort of docks running along the beach and then running right up into the rocks because this is like one of the only landing points in this area that you've seen. And I think I've described this before, but I'll just reiterate that this is one of the few places where you can bring a ship in on the coast from you've seen from approaching either direction for probably a number of miles. So this is a substantial strategic location, as there are a number of rocks and such. But you are pulled into port, and Marsh is immediately greeted by a a familiar and somewhat ugly face of Bill Richardson.
No. No. No.
That's just the reaction that I want.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, Nick, did you not see him ever?
No.
Well, take a good long gander.
You know what? I'm not looking at that screen.
Well, as Marsh pulls up, we're greeted by Bill Richardson.
Can we go to the next town over?
No, you cannot. There's no next town over. Marsh steps
Can we
off.
go to the next city over?
Nope. A couple of the dock workers are, making sure the ship's in order, and Bill says, "So, you didn't die. But did you find it?"
Can we go to the next continent over?
Marsh begins nodding, seeing that no one else is saying anything, and says, "Yeah, it was real. Or something along those lines. It was
Ghosts.
somewhat unreal." "What do you mean? So was it a ship? Was it a sea monster?"
Ghosts.
"What is that silly boy saying over there?"
It was sort of all of the above, I'd wager.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It ate people.
Did we figure out in game if it was
The Kurosawa?
that it was being affected by the Kurosawa, or was that?
That's a tactical group intelligence role.
Ooh, we do have our smartest gamers here right now.
Oh no.
Malakai, Roger, and Dirk. Why don't you three bang your heads together?
8.
Show me a
I
20.
should have given someone else.
Show me a 25 or more. So that's an 8 from one of yous.
I have a 14.
All right, well that's pretty close. It's a 22. You don't need much, Nick.
I can do this.
You can do this.
I can do this.
Oh,
I got a 21.
Okay, well Nick carries it.
wait. Can I give him guidance so that he can add a D4?
He already rolled a 21.
I thought it was 25 in total.
Yeah.
It was.
So Nick.
Oh,
I
I
also
see.
got
Yeah.
a nat 20, so.
So
I thought we were okay.
Now I was gonna make all three of you bang your heads together because here's the thing. First of all, Malachi and
So
Grounded now
we
have
just stood in a
experience.
small group and just started headbutting
That's
each
that's
other.
exactly what happened. You
We
guys
understand now.
You guys just kind of looked at each other and you went, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what happened." Because
Share collective. Share
keep
collective.
yeah, keep in mind.
We have spent enough time together, and now we.
Yes, not
held.
not only are you in tune with each other, but you've spent enough time around the Kuatoa to recognize these things when they happen. So it doesn't take the most brilliant detective to realize it. Although Grodger almost did realize it all by himself. If we're being honest, he really didn't need you guys. He figured
I
it all
am
out.
the man of the most average intelligence.
He's the man. So it was figured out. But Bill says, "Well, actually, did you guys even communicate this, or did you just kind of look at each other like, yeah?"
Well,
Yeah. We
I
know
was
what's up.
asking because I wanted to say, hey, we probably should tell the Kuatoa that it was just a boat, and then if they believe that, it'll go back to normal, and we don't have to worry about it anymore.
But
Was that said out loud
Yeah.
in earshot of Bill Richardson?
or is it just
Uh,
just us as we're mind melding?
Yeah. As we do our little huddle
That's just a little huddle mind meld. Okay.
or whatever. I mean, if he wants to listen it, he probably could have heard it, but I wasn't
You know what,
specifically
Trevor?
saying it.
Make
Yeah.
him roll a perception check.
I did. I just got a 14.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
rolled a 14.
What was the DC?
The DC.
We get to decide.
You get to decide the DC.
Ooh. I don't know. He's giving us too much power, and I don't know what to do now. I didn't think we'd get this far.
Good. What's the DC,
I'd
guys?
say we're on a dock, but it's so there's ocean sounds.
Right. It's hard to hear.
Also nighttime.
Yeah,
So
it
Let's go
is.
with a solid 10.
All right.
Okay.
Well, he rolled a 14, so he picks up what Dirk's saying, but he goes, "What are you saying there, boy? So it wasn't a boat, but you're gonna tell the Kuatoa that it was?"
Okay, so you see, the Kuatoa have the power 45 minutes later. So they
I'm gonna stop you right there. Now, I'm a man of faith, but that kind of faith is just malarkey. But
should
there may be some truth in what you're saying, although I wouldn't attribute it to those dumb, googly-eyed fishmen, per se. But perhaps I'll keep a closer eye on them.
Let me ask you this, boy. Are they smarter than they look?
No.
Ah, well, then I think I'll.
I mean, that's a big part of the problem right there. Have you heard the concept that if like nobody believes in a god, then that god loses all its power and kind of
Of
vanishes?
course, yes.
They have like that power, but it extends to everything that they believe in, right?
like
But
reversed.
they're not particularly intelligent, so they can't exactly they're not gonna like abuse that power because I don't even think they understand that they have that power.
I don't know if I'm willing to believe that. Not necessarily because the evidence presented before me, but because I don't really want to live in a world like that. So I'm just going to pretend that you found a boat and you sank the boat and we can all move on with our lives. Is that correct?
Sure.
Then how about you update our fishy friends and we'll call this matter settled.
Perfect. We can do that.
Really sink the but like
Well, that's
Oh,
what I
it
was
definitely
wondering.
sunk. I mean,
Well, if we turn that creature into
upside down.
a boat while it's underwater, it's not going to miraculously get back on top of the ocean, is it?
probably not.
In the condition that it was in, I'm surprised that it was floating at all. There's
That's
no
true.
way.
Ghosts and all.
What about us?
So, how long until we have to fight Bill Richardson, powered up by the Kuatoa that he made believe he's a god?
It's 12 sessions in the future. You don't have to worry about it for a while.
He's the final boss.
He's the final boss of the campaign, so it's gonna take a while. You know.
All right, cool.
Yep.
He's Adam Sandler.
Yeah, look at that face. That's the face of Adam Sandler.
Please put
He
that
gets
away.
he gets the remote from Click.
Yes.
You can just fast forward time.
Oh, wait. Is there a remote? Remote.
From Click.
We got a
The
cyber
remote
deck.
from Click.
Remote from Click.
The
Adam
remote from
Sandler.
It's
Mirror
some
bat.
weird, it's some
What
weird
the heck
thing.
is that? Okay, I'm putting
Well,
it
I
away.
mean, it's a mirror bat.
I'm putting it away.
but
I'm
I
putting it
mean,
away. All right, we don't want any of that. Okay. Anyway, Bill says, "Very well. Well, boys, well done. Congrats on not losing the boat. And if you wish to stay the night, I can cover your costs of lodging."
that would be cool.
Wonderful. Absolutely.
Nice.
Can I shake his hand?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can hear his gums clack together as he,
His gums clack.
his gum, like when your gums are like, yeah, exactly. That's what Nick's doing.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
He's chewing something.
I was imagining like the noise of
No,
wood
no.
on wood.
No.
Like the
You don't got wooden teeth, not yet.
what are those?
He's
The
close.
clogs, the wooden shoes. Where
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah.
His mouth is tap dancing.
Yep. All right.
Well, I will warn you, boys, before you go back into town.
And then he kind of looks around at the dock, peeks around behind him.
There was an odd character flying around here. What do you know about a man with red hair, a thin red mustache? Do you know him?
Does that ring a bell for any of us? Because out of character, I got nothing.
I ring the bell for any of us check. No, I
Alright.
got nothing.
Was that a history check?
Yeah, I'm rolling a history check as well.
Oh, you guys are bad. Oh no.
14.
Nah, that describes so many people and none that you've seen recently, Malakai.
Natural 1 -1.
Who? What's red hair?
I definitely know this guy, 100% for
Yeah.
sure.
Hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we go way back. I knew that. I went to high school with that guy.
Oh, you said
Digging
with
school.
the 14
So that's not-
Malachi. Remember anything?
You remember a bunch of people that meet that description, but one, you haven't seen them in years, and two, there's no way it's relevant to what he's talking about. I mean, there's a bunch of nobles that are, red haired. There's a whole family in Lucine that's a red haired family.
The Weasleys. I mean, sure.
Nope. They have a different surname, but you can't remember. You can't remember their surname right now for
Yeah.
whatever reason. It's just not clicking. But you've seen them around. Like they're the only people. Exactly, they're the only people in Lucine with red hair. So you know them when you see them.
Okay.
Well,
chance of it being done is very low.
you see, he's been skulking around, not making trouble yet, but well, we're not used to visitors, and your boy already disturbed Bertha, so we're trying to keep things nice and calm. So you don't know him then?
Nope.
Ugh. I have a feeling he's looking for something. You don't have any enemies, do ya?
Well,
Oh, shit.
Okay, it depends on what you mean by enemies.
Okay.
If you mean
Did he have
Like,
like a
people
briefcase?
we
Did
don't
he
like?
was he talking about my taxes?
Oh, you're a band of trouble, aren't you? Okay,
No.
okay.
if you're talking about people trying to kill us, yeah, there's a couple.
There's more than one group of people trying to kill you? Or are these
Well, there's-
individual hitmen?
There's like this tree, right?
What do you guys do?
we do
Consulting.
exactly what we did for you. We help people with their problems. Unfortunately, those problems affect other people.
Yes.
People who make problems don't like when you solve problems.
Yes, yes. Well, speaking of which, you said it was a boat, but it was also a beast. Who'd you meet on the boat?
Todd,
Bunch of people.
Hi, I'm Todd.
This guy. He's got 3 eyes.
What in the world is Todd wearing? Gambison. Well, it looks awful. What is that stupid stick you're carrying? It kills?
it's a boomstick. It make a boom and then you die.
Boomstick. What in tarnation? Wait, is this a prisoner or you just recruited him?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, and unfortunately, a little bit of both.
Well, Todd, what can you tell me about the men that were manning your boat? Yeah, I don't know, man. What? What
He
kind
said
of...
they were from the land of steel.
He's
Land
not
of
right in the
steel.
head.
What the hell is steel?
He's really dumb.
Alright, I think... never
he fell
mind,
on,
Todd.
He fell on his head as a baby and 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, I fell on my head. Alright, Todd. You keep your boomstick. Well, I suppose we're not going to be getting anything out of them then. Okay, very well. Do you think that, there's more of them?
Absolutely.
That's not good either. I wanted to hear the exact opposite of that. Maybe I should have just not asked.
Probably.
Well,
how
Just
about,
end this
how about
here,
you
and
ask
then-
me again?
Okay. Are there more of them?
No.
Great. I'll operate under that assumption. And if I can't reconcile that, he pulls out a little bottle of alcohol and says, I have another solution.
We went 2 different directions there.
Well, I think I've pestered you boys enough. As I've said, lodging is yours. Marsh, well done. Then he hobbles away. Hobble, hobble.
Waddle, waddle.
Then he hobbled away. Hobble, hobble. Then he hobbled away. Hobble,
Now
hobble.
we went back the same direction.
And then you walk the
You
same
know what?
way.
I
this
misjudged
awkward,
that guy.
very
That guy's
much.
cool as hell.
Then he wobbled.
You know, his face is very faceable.
If we have to fight him in 12 sessions, I'm gonna be sobbing the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Marsh
Uh-huh.
Don't yeah that.
Marsh.
I'm gonna give Marsh 10 silver pieces.
10 silver? Ah. He goes, oh, it's unnecessary, but I won't say no. Suppose I could have died, so that does make sense.
Oh,
How many encounters like that have you had?
too many.
And, you think that's gonna change, or?
Why? Are you interested?
Well,
You wanna kill us?
listen. And he kind of stops. He was walking you back to the bunks, but he stops and turns around. He said, listen. I've been stuck in Haliport
Mainly just because it's been a way to make a living. Yo, wait, does he not have teeth? Ew, why are his teeth this color? Hold on, this is important. This
Hold
is
up, guys.
this is not
Pause
canon.
the game.
Pause the game. It's not
Pause the
canon.
game.
It's not
Pause the
canon.
game.
Now, Marsh
His
doesn't have
teeth
to
are-
have
Oh, where am I?
white teeth. All right.
Pause the game. His
I was
teeth
so
are weird.
invested,
So
and I've just been
Alright.
ripped out.
All
I
right.
gotta fix this.
It's fixed. All right, it's canon now.
Okay, but honestly, what kind of healthcare and tooth care, dental work has he had done
Listen,
to have such bright pearly teeth?
listen. Okay, what do you want him? You wanted to have absolute? I'll show you some teeth. All right.
No.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not.
yeah. No.
I'm just- oh God.
Does he have dental?
Clearly not. There. Ugh, looks gross. Look what you made me do. Anyway, moving on with the story.
No, I was just asking. He
Uh-huh,
could have
uh-huh.
great genetics.
Anyway. Mars stops and turns around. He says, "Listen, I've been stuck in hell, but most of my life. Mainly just because it's been a reliable source of income. Trade comes through here all the time, and well, I've been a little bit scared to go back to my father's shipyard. I made my own life out here, but I haven't exactly done everything I said I was going to do.
Right. We
Really-
understand the call for adventure.
Well, I don't necessarily want adventure, but a change of scenery might be nice.
I got exactly what you're saying. Picture this: cold, desolate. We have to crawl inside a giant creature for warmth.
Uh-huh.
It's different.
Is that all? Is that?
Well, here's the thing.
We hunt baby seals.
I don't have my own ship. I use Bill's. Frankly, I'm surprised that he let us go out. But I think he knew as well as you did, and I did, that this wasn't dealt with. Output was done for. So, I can't really leave on my own. And Bill is unlikely to part with that ship.
Kill Bill.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, Bill Siren Place.
Anyway.
Should we
So-
kill him loudly?
Marsh is kind of walking backwards now. Just so you guys continue to move forward.
Oh, I thought he was getting scared of us because we.
No, he's just
Really?
kind of backpedaling, so you guys keep going, he says.
This was a fishing village. Are there no abandoned boats or any sort
Well,
of...
yeah, we have fishing boats that I could take, and frankly, no one would miss, but they're not really seaworthy.
Mm-hmm. They're just water wary.
Basically. They can get out a mile, but they can't really travel the coast in any efficient amount of time. That's what the trade ships do. Granted, well, let me be blunt. Where is it that you all are headed?
Our intention is to head to Lucine eventually.
Eventually. How long has it... Well, where did you come from, and how long has it taken you so far just to get here?
Well,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
it all started.
Wait, how, has it been a week or just a few days?
I gotta pull up the document to even answer that. Because, I mean, technically.
We got Zorp back into existence on June 21st. and
Yeah.
I don't exactly know the date now. I had it a couple sessions back. June 30th.
It is July 1st. You got Zerp back
July
into existence at the
That's just
latest
like
on
real life.
Tuesday, June 22nd. So it's been over a week.
About 9 days.
I can actually just
That's
use this
what
calendar.
happened.
22nd.
But
of
Malakai
July.
hasn't been with us that whole time because it was like a
No.
day or two to Coruscare.
Yeah. And then sometime in Coruscare without Malakai, then Malakai joined. It's probably like been a week. you could say.
And that is what happened.
So what did you describe?
We did the womp. And
Wow, 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 wow. I'm gonna make the bunkhouse. Hold on. The bunkhouse.
Well, it's not like we could sail into Lucine anyway. We'd still have to go to Königsberg.
Well, I should probably at least let my father know that I'm alive. Assuming
that
he
tends
is.
to help.
Wait, where is your father? Who is your father?
He's a shipbuilder in Königsberg.
He's dead.
Well, that's a possibility. I haven't really done a great job of keeping in touch. We had a falling out.
Understandable.
Hey, do you know that guy? Wasn't that who Bill was talking about? And he points farther at the
that guy.
dock where there's a guy. There's that guy.
Instinctively, I'm going to minor illusion my face.
Oh, yes, of course, classic.
I ready my shotgun.
Now, it isn't exactly the most obvious, okay, who it is, because he's a little bit far away. It is dark, and he's sort of just looking moodily out at the coast. One sec. I need to, like, do a million different things now.
Exactly a million?
Probably more like 6 things, but each of the 6 things could take 10 to 15 seconds. So it might end up feeling like a million for you guys.
It's like when a math problem has like 4 or 5 parts.
That's basically what it is. That's pretty much exactly what it is.
Oh,
So
no.
basically,
That's
I
the
have to
worst.
do this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then also I have to pull this up. But
He's rolling all the
first,
dice for the fireball right now.
Yeah,
That's what's
first
going on.
actually I have to go over here and do this. Because then what I need to end up doing is once I'm here, I have to do this, and then I have to do this. And then, theoretically, that's all I have to do. So there's a man.
Hello, my name is Quincy Fodleyworth.
He springs over.
He was 85 miles away, but now he's here.
All right. The man.
He just yelled that.
He's just, yeah, let's actually go with that. He's staring longingly out at the shore.
Who are you?
He's waving over.
I do that thing where I block my face with my hand and I start speed walking the opposite. I'm trying to get as far away as possible from this man.
Kroger.
Oh, I didn't go to high school with you. I don't know who this guy is.
I'm gonna change my identity.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I was gonna joke. This is where you bring the new player in, and then it happened.
All right, so what are you guys doing? There's a strange man yelling over at you. I wonder what he looks like. I wonder if there's something ready.
What's going on? I wonder if you could click on him in Discord and literally see him. He altered his entire profile.
I wonder.
He even wrote a description. Hold on, I'm reading the description.
Now,
For some
you gotta
reason,
show,
I think I know about him.
So
Just hand out my business card.
there's a man yelling
you
over
gotta
at
show
you.
Quincy what everyone looks like.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. So, Quincy, you've been tracking, and you yelled over at these people because these are some of the most unique people you've seen. You've primarily seen sailors and others, but clearly this is a group of adventurers. Being a man of such intuition. Consultants.
That's what
All right.
it says on the text.
So first of all, Quincy, the man in front you see here before you is a small, very short half-elf. Stocky.
Did you say small, very
3 feet
short?
tall down there.
he's like 5'1".
Why am I getting double banged?
Chunky. You also see a man in very strange garb, as well
He's also
as
small.
he's not that small. As well as where's Malakai? As well as a man in a hood with a
Even smaller.
currently a disguised face. I don't have Dirk. Dirk
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, Dirk is a digger of graves. He has a bunch of shovels. Let's just say, like, this is the closest approximation I have.
Not what
But
he
that's
looks like.
definitely not what he
Who is
looks
this
like.
guy? He looks very different from that, but
Yeah,
you know.
he is a dwarf. That counts for half points. Who else
Oh,
do we even
racist
have?
much?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Anyway,
We're gonna
I'll
do
put a
some
link to him in
sensitivity training.
campaign chat.
yeah, the only other guy you see is Marsh, who I had up here, who looks pretty much like a dock worker, pretty indiscreet. But these individuals seem like individuals of interest. You have a feeling that these might be the guys that were being followed. So, are you gonna walk over?
I guess so, yeah.
He's
I
just
guess he's
continue
gonna walk
screaming
over.
from all-
I'm gonna speed walk over.
Speed walks over. Marsh kind of steps back.
You guys look like a group of adventurers. Could you help me on a quest?
No.
My father, Sir Quincy
don't-
Fodleyworth III, I assume was murdered by
So
Misery,
Quincy.
but I have no proof. But I would like to avenge his death and stop this evil wizard. I've been following him for years, but I only recently got a
Guy.
trail a couple days ago outside Halpert.
Halput. It's pronounced Halput. It was supposed to be Halport, but everyone
Oh.
kind of shortened it to Halput. So you're not wrong, but
Yeah, okay.
if you say it, Bill will get angry at you if you say it that way.
You're scaring the children.
Yeah. That's Marsh talking, by the way, just so you know, Justin.
Okay.
Who?
Marsh! Come on. Oh no, I killed Malakai.
You should really have tabs for each of the characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Uh-huh.
That's too
No.
much.
That's too much. Alright. Anyway. Oh look, here's Dirk though.
Dirk, digger of graves.
Look at this
The
old
one,
man
the only.
covered in
Look at this
dirt.
dude.
Well,
He
Shut
normally
up,
would
bro.
be like coated in dirt, but
Back.
he just had a dip in the ocean.
Yeah.
So he's less covered in dirt than he normally would be.
Yeah.
I like your boots.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who are you exactly?
My name is Quincy Fodleyworth IV.
All right. And where are you from?
I am from. Find my script here. Terrible.
I don't trust this guy. He's reading off a script.
he goes, I'm from, and then he like pulls out a piece of paper.
My mom just squints at me. I swear I knew. I just got bonked in the head getting over
Yeah,
here.
we I think these guys passed through Terrabor.
Is there something else I can't help with?
No.
There's nothing else we can help with, woman.
There's a voice.
That's my mother now. So.
How can we hear that voice? I think this guy's crazy.
I hear voices in my head.
Shit, and outside.
Yeah.
We hear your voices in your head.
Alright.
Well,
Tada.
I mean, we
Tyler.
are a merry band of adventurers, and we do just keep picking up people. So
Todd walks up to
therefore,
Grudger and says, "What's happening?"
don't. This guy
We're
just
up.
showed up.
We got
And-
the robot. We got the satyr that is insane. We got the ex Lucine soldier. We got Todd. Who else? We just got Marsh. If you're coming with us, Marsh.
I mean, yeah, we'd have to figure out exactly what we're
We
doing.
got
You
Transport
have to
to
fill
us.
out like
We
a
got a little
permission
group
slip,
here.
so you know.
Well, I'll just start working on paperwork that people can submit to Jonah. Honestly.
You know, it's got to cover like emergency contacts, proof of citizenship.
Also, fees.
Yeah.
I got
funerals
2
aren't
gold
cheap.
marks to my
I
name.
mean,
To join a corporation like as such, you gotta.
Purchase some shares
Oh,
or
that means
something.
I can go here now. Oh no, I gave him up. That's right, he's gone. I gotta go to where he is because I sold my boy away.
Oh, he's in there?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you got money. Oh yeah, you got money. You got 25 gold.
Nice. I found this gold in the sidewalk.
That is so much money.
Gotta find somebody like it's
You
the scene
need to
from
find who lost that. That's like it's like
it's the
house
scene
money.
from It's a Wonderful Life when they
They're not
like
gonna be able to pay their mortgage.
leave the entire like
That's my
company's
birthright for
fund.
my
Yeah, yeah,
deceased
yeah. Uncle
father. He's been
Billy.
dead for 16 years.
It's like, well, where is it? It's like, well, and then the guy's like,
What's this guy's name?
Quincy, son of Quincy.
I'm Todd.
Oh my God.
I don't know who my dad is. Or who this guy's dad is, more accurately.
Quincy Foddleton the
That's-
third.
You definitely should not be saying that to people, Todd.
What? Oh yeah, I'm Todd, and I am a normal human.
Hello,
Todd.
Todd.
we're gonna
Oh,
need to
boy.
work on this.
I don't know what to say.
Or
man.
where, as a ghost, you were once a person. You could just say what you said when you
I don't-
said that. Said
Can I-
ghost.
can I shake your
no,
hand, Todd?
I'm not. Yeah, hold on, we're having a private conversation.
Yeah.
Patrick, I'm not confident that I was a person. The first thing I remember is floating around that boat. What? Stop laughing. I'm serious. I don't
Todd?
remember anything. What?
Todd,
What?
tonight we'll work on your story.
Okay.
I have an entire identity for you.
All right. That's probably good because I don't know who I am. So let's go with that. Anyway, hi Quincy.
Hi, Todd.
There's let me show you Todd. He's the most important character.
You've done this to me.
Todd. Todd has a gun. This is
no,
Todd.
it's a boomstick.
This is Todd. And he goes,
Nice boomstick he got there, sonny boy.
"You know what this is?"
Not particularly so.
Oh, everyone keeps calling it a boomstick, but the word in my head is a rifle.
Oh, fancy. Do you make yourself?
No, I think they gave it to me, but I don't know because I'm not. I mean, am I Todd Groucher?
Oh,
Yes.
I'm just gonna say I'm Todd for now.
You're
It's weird.
Todd, you got a concussion. You're having memory issues.
Right,
Are we,
right.
still in the middle, are we still in the middle of the street?
Yeah, but it's late at night and no one is around.
And your
Also.
phone is dead.
And your phone is dead. Shia LaBeouf. No. So Todd is kind of talking and goes, "Yeah. Anyway, the other word is gun, but
Ooh. I just use a bow here.
yeah, I don't think he'd have any need for this."
I just throw this sharpened shovel point really hard.
I could shoot an apple off your head at 200 meters. You want to try?
No,
Kinda.
I don't.
Dexterity check.
Dirk, what if he's not who he says he is? And he's really an assassin. You
Which
could just
guy?
be- It's honestly any one of us.
Wait, what are we
but
talking about?
Quincy. All right, hold on. Let's go to group
Am I
huddle.
the
Group huddle.
assassin?
Group huddle.
Okay, bye guys.
So what's happening?
We don't know who this guy is, and he could be just another guy coming to kill us.
He said he's Quincy, son of Quincy.
Okay. Like
I understand
counterpoint,
that he's Quincy,
counter-
son of Quincy.
We've been traveling
Son of Quincy.
with Crenshaw for like days now, and he was like actually like an enemy soldier.
There's
So,
a
like,
difference.
I feel like
he was our
if we're
prisoner.
gonna, I feel like if we're gonna trust that guy, then we should at least trust this guy. I mean, look at him. Do you think we couldn't take him? Like,
Yeah, I got a gun.
he's got a gun.
You know, that is
I mean,
a convincing argument. However,
None of you guys know him? Like, not even heard of him?
no, all
No.
I know, I'm getting something about holding darts up to the light, but like, I no reason.
Trevor, have I ever heard of the Fodleyworth name?
Yeah, they're the noble family in Lucine.
That's crazy that their name wasn't Grimblesoft.
But I don't recognize him, or?
You definitely do.
You went to high school with this.
You
guy.
didn't. You don't recognize him personally, but red hair plus the Fodleyworth name. Once you heard Fodleyworth, you made the connection that that is the name of the red hair royal family in Lucine.
You said royal? No, you mean rich.
Sure, noble family. They're not royal. They aren't kingly. But they
I
have
got money.
influence. They have influence in one of the noble houses. You don't remember which one.
Do you require a history check?
No, you already made your history check. It was a 14, remember? That's why you remember this now. You just needed a little trigger.
A gun trigger, if you would.
Well, I suppose I do know him.
Is he an
What?
assassin sent to kill us?
Most likely not.
Alright, well, let's get this 401k
What?
set
Okay.
up.
Do I know where his loyalties kind of lie?
No,
where his family's loyalty-
no clue.
All right.
You know what?
so
I have a plan.
I'm just gonna use message real quick.
I leave the circle.
Which
I
way?
go to Quincy.
He's got a...
Oh, hey there, buddy.
What are your loyalties?
To my father and my future son.
I would like to roll an insight check.
All right,
Wait,
Quincy,
his
that means
future
you need to
son.
contest with... Never mind, actually, that's not how that works. All right.
Yikes.
All right. At a 9,
Well,
you don't
it could
know
be-
whether he's lying or telling the truth. It
Good
sounded
to know.
earnest. It sounded earnest.
Can
No.
I insight from
No.
Yeah, you can
a couple
insight.
feet back?
Yeah.
This is stupid.
16.
He's telling the truth. That was a straight shot answer.
Pretty
With
sure he's
firm
telling the truth.
conviction.
I come back to the group. He could be telling the truth.
Pretty sure he's telling the truth.
I'm
I roll an insight to check to see if I'm telling the truth.
Uh-huh.
Roger. Listen, the certainty of my mission could hinge on this very decision.
I'm aware of that, but let's say this. What if we just... You stay disguised. I mean, I'm getting the hard winks. And then we feel it out for... You know?
Well, I trust your judgment, but this is crucial. If it turns out that he's able to somehow hinder our progress, or worse yet, put my sister in even more jeopardy, I can't risk it.
I'm with you.
Right, I'll play it your way, but if I get the slightest hint that it's not working out, I'm taking him out myself.
He does
Maybe
deserve his
maybe like a
mistake.
group vote on that, on taking out, but I'm with you on that.
Hey! Hey!
Hello. Again,
So,
I'm Quincy, son of Quincy. So what's the
what you-
plan?
Plan is to leave.
All right, it was nice knowing you. Goodbye. That's-
Okay. Alright, I guess
And then he
he's not
waddled
coming.
away. Then he waddled away. Waddle
Sorry,
away.
Justin, we didn't trust your character. Gotta make a new one.
All right.
Yeah, make sure this time to name it like Grimblesoft, and he's like a small little like goblin. Specifically, like I don't know, a druid.
Yeah.
And then I turn around and say, "Was that a welcome goodbye or a goodbye goodbye?"
Oh, I was just saying that the plan was that we leave like this place we're at
Yeah,
currently.
we're gonna like skedaddle. You can come along. I mean,
All right, let's go.
I think we're like spending the night somewhere, and then we're like on the road again.
Yeah,
Alright.
Bill
we gotta
said
go pick up
we have room at the bunkhouse.
the dragonborn and the satyr and the big guy. That's not a guy.
And Crenshaw.
And Crench. I knew I was forgetting someone.
Yeah.
You'll have to introduce me.
All right.
Sure.
Oh,
And as we walk, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Todd? How came you to be here?
me?
Sorry, not Todd. I'm sorry.
I don't know anything.
I would like to
Take
introduce
them
you,
too
Todd.
many
Quincy.
people.
Quincy.
I've been looking for years to avenge my father's killer, but I've had no luck. Earlier this week, I caught trace of Mazarin caught a group of his followers in the town, and I've been staking out, but I can't take them alone. So we'll just teleport away. So I'm waiting for a band of adventurers to join me. My quest.
Your father, and you said you were from Lucine?
Correct. From the city of Terraborn. Him and my mother loved each other very much, but 16 years ago, he disappeared without a trace. And I heard him muttering over the fire the night before he left something about Mazarim and must be stopped. And I never heard of him again.
Interesting. And so your father was, what? Tell me about him. What did he do?
Well, he was a ranger like I was. I am. His father before him was a ranger as well. His father before him. His father before him. I'm Quincy Fodleyworth the Fourth, and my goal is to live long enough to bring on the Fodleyworth named Quincy Fodleyworth the Fifth, and the last living relative of Quincy Fodleyworth the First. May he rest in peace.
So, like, what if you have like a daughter? Are you just gonna roll with it and call her Quincy, or like, are you just gonna?
I haven't thought of that so far. I have focused on my
I
journey.
guess you just have to keep trying.
Yep. A firstborn son will be named Quincy Fodleyworth the Fifth. It will happen.
I'm not gonna lie, Roger, this guy's kind of off his rocker.
I'm concerned.
All right. You enter the bunkhouse. Now I gotta switch from my sea ambience to my bunkhouse ambience. Surely it can't be as easy as looking at bunkhouse ambience. Ah, this works. Just with a little bit of rain again, because the weather here sucks. Alright, well, you all pile into the bunks.
Is
And,
Marsh staying with us tonight as well?
Presumably, yeah. Was that a me question or a Marsh question?
Yes.
I guess both. Marsh,
Okay.
because
Alright.
if he didn't join us, where would he have stayed?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he has
Okay.
a place, but it's just kind of easier if he's
You think?
talking with you guys. Alright, I gotta put every single person, every guy, please, there we go. Crenshaw, can't forget clerk. Oh, I wish I had I could just do this. Clerk. And then, I guess Cagliari is wiped somewhere. Well, actually, I already have her, so she's somewhere back here. Anyway.
Suffocating the wall.
Suffocating on the wall. Exactly. And then the beds. Bed. This is a bed moment. And then clerk desk. Probably not that big. Alright,
What about
everybody's here.
dog?
Dog is here, but off screen.
Cool.
Because, yeah, technically the horses were shacked up. When you walk in, and everyone fills in, Crenshaw says, welcome back. I found a place for the horses. It isn't exactly a stable, but there was a storage barn, and I asked some of the dock workers if I could just keep the horses safe and inside. Sounds like the rain's picked up again. So that's just a little bit further south in one of the warehouses. And they actually didn't even charge us, so...
That's
Cool.
that's very differential. Thank
Um,
you.
now, I don't mean to be brash, but who are these people? I'm Todd.
Hi, I'm
Todd.
Quincy Fodleyworth the Fourth, son of Quincy Fodleyworth the Third, son of Quincy Fodleyworth the Second, son of Quincy Fodleyworth.
Quincy, that's Todd.
Was he
I
Crenshaw
think
with
you
us?
met Marsh.
Yes, I believe Crenshaw met Marsh.
Yes, we did. So, they're just with us now?
Sort of.
Seems like it.
Well, we are gonna need an army to do what we're gonna do, so I guess it's not a bad idea to pick up additional muscle.
Well, muscle, bodies.
Okay.
I think Todd could be like a really good asset, but
I have a gun.
he's complicated. We're gonna have to like work that out at some point.
See,
Maybe not
alright.
right now.
I gotta get my story with Grouser. I don't know who I am, but I'm Todd. I am Todd, right? Still?
That will probably be best for you to stay a Todd.
Alright. Yeah. We'll talk.
I mean, you can change your name if you want. You don't have
Actually,
to be
that is
Todd.
true. What would you like to be?
Gentlemen, I hate to interrupt, but are
Bam!
you
That person's dead.
Clark? Are you killing Clark?
Not Claire.
Not Clark.
I,
This is why I can't have a gun.
I blocked the bullet with the kukri.
I don't have a gun.
He's not. So
The
you're,
finger gun.
so you're not attacking Clark.
No.
Okay.
That would be
That would be
completely
disastrous.
against my character and my alignment.
But Todd, on
So-
the other hand,
So he says, "Gentlemen, I hate to interrupt, but are you staying the night?"
Yes, we are.
Yes.
And we believe that you've been paid. Bill said he would cover it for us.
Oh, he did. Well,
Yeah.
Well, usually he's a man of his word. If he hasn't come around now, I'm sure he will. But Marsh Bill says, Marsh nods. Says, "All right, if you say so." Well then, just settle down, I suppose. Just try not to make too much noise. We do have some sailors in tonight.
You know,
Yeah, we won't. All right, get the marching band out.
we've stayed the night here before, correct?
you said it all.
I don't think so. You stayed in here earlier this evening.
You came in here for shelter from the rain, nearly got killed by a giant bird,
Yep.
then went on an adventure.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we had to wait. We had to wait for night because the ship didn't come out during the day. That's
Correct.
what it was.
Correct.
Yeah, we've not been shown to our rooms yet.
There are
They're
no
not
rooms.
rooms,
It's
it's
a
bunks.
ledge. So this is a little staircase between here that goes to an upper platform where there's just rows and rows of bunk beds. You just pick one, and you're done.
Bottom right.
Totally ask Clark to show you to your room now. It'd be really fun.
would be really fun.
No, I will not stand for this. I have been subject to far too much ingratitude. I go over to the clerk.
Uh-huh.
You know, usually it would be common decency for, the host of such a place, this hostel, if you will, to show people to their rooms, or at least.
He didn't even make it to the
Sir-
bed. Like we were still in like the front area.
You just went and collapsed.
Be in the belly of a fish.
Clerk speaks up and says, "Sir, there are no rooms. You just pick a bed and sleep." I think your friend has already gotten that picture.
Malachi looks like speaking a language he doesn't understand. Is Crenshaw?
Ah,
You know, we're not with him.
Is this usual for commoners?
yeah.
Crazy statement.
When I was a soldier, we slept in a room with 200 men packed in like sardines, triple stacked cots.
yeah.
This
It's
is
not
luxury.
It's not 200 people, is it?
Well, not in here, but
It's
in the barracks, yeah.
I pull out a silver piece. Can I be upgraded?
Sir, we literally don't have anything else to offer you.
they frequent flyer miles.
I would love to take your money, but I can't give you anything better.
Fine,
This guy's never slept in a dwarf pile, and it shows.
fine. I suppose this can be
Canon now.
adequate. Do you have linens? Fresh linens?
Just pick a bed. I think it's best that you just. Then Crenshaw starts shoving you over. It's good. Listen, man.
All right.
Just
Huh?
don't cause any trouble. We're already here free. Just pick a bed and deal with it, man.
Your surname will be
Crenshaw.
Kinglehork.
Crenshaw, I do have a question. Though. Do you recognize that man?
You're talking the guy that just crashed?
No, the one who came with us. Yes.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, the guy right down there, and then he points to Quincy. Sorry.
Yes.
That dude's loud.
I think it's called, I believe I've heard of something like that. It's a
Jeez.
curse. It's a curse that I believe it's called sleep apnea.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. No, that guy looks a lot like a guy that everyone used to talk about called Quincy Fodleyworth. He was this mercenary that he was crazy. So,
Hey, well, whose side
Checks
was
out.
he on?
well, that information isn't exactly. Okay, listen. All I heard was stories, okay? And this was stories about a guy that, I mean, he was ruthless. One of the best archers that Lucine had ever seen. My gosh, he's really going off. Anyway, one of the best archers that Lucine had ever seen. I'm
Isn't
talking.
that curious, though? Is that curious?
What?
Magical archer or
I didn't hear one way or the other. This is like, I'm gonna turn him down to like 10%.
Sorry.
He's gonna go down to like 47%. Okay.
And then when he talks, you'll just hear, "I'm Quincy."
Yeah, no. Spencer says, I didn't hear about him being magic per se. Granted, this was in the days when I was a kid, and growing up, Lucine didn't exactly have the same magical presence that it had now. I mean, there were elders and magicians. That's what they were called, not wizards, magicians.
when
But
I was younger, you were all right. You all right? Yes, I do remember this.
that's right. And you heard about the musicians of the council.
Yes.
Okay, so outside of that, we didn't hear much in the military. I don't know what you heard, but we didn't hear much about magical armaments. It wasn't something that was discussed freely. It's not something most people knew about. What we had a lot of, which you probably don't know, but I do because my father was one of them, is we had mercenaries. My father served as a mercenary for Lucine for maybe a dozen years before he was killed on the job.
Yeah.
Yes. He was not the best, but he was formidable. I'm trying to remember if he ever talked about.
This was before Xerxes.
Yeah. How many years ago was Xerxes actually?
I believe it was what 12? No, I'm 25, so 15.
I think
10 or 15 years ago.
he died around the time that Xerxes took power. I don't think those events are correlated, but I didn't really have a good understanding of the politics when I was a kid. So all I was really concerned around is, whether my dad was going to show up. He'd be gone for months at a time. I think that's just the mercenary life. And I don't remember any of his stories. I think I was too young. Now, my mom would talk about some of them before she passed. But when I really heard the stories was when I joined the ranks. Then a lot of the other guys started talking about this Quincy, or whatever his name is. Quincy Fodleyworth, that's it. Guy would always say, I'm Quincy, son of Quincy, and then, shoot someone in the head without blinking an eye. I mean, this guy, like I said, he was vicious from the stories that were told about him. And I think he died, but he just kind of disappeared. And so everyone assumed that he had died or, bit off more than he can chew, but we never really found out how.
It's just odd. It's just odd. If he's also from a noble family, but involved in mercenary business, that's not how most noble families in Lucine operated. So it must have been something that was under the radar, something they did in secret.
That's possible. Or, well, okay. Here's the thing.
the Fondlywers. Did you see them when you were growing up?
Yes, we did. I mean, my family was a little more politically connected. We were those who were eligible for the crown. So I am not entirely sure what other families were doing if they weren't exactly in our circles. We would just see them in the major events and the major.
If I had to guess, I would say that there are probably a couple of odd ducklings in that family. There's not a whole lot of people in Lucine with red hair. So, and I'm also fairly certain that this you might have heard, that at some point in the Fondleyworth lineage there was an elf involved.
Yes, I could tell.
Yeah. And that stirred the pot in terms of controversy. That I actually remember hearing. But,
Interesting.
yeah. But I think that's all I know.
All right, well, thank you, Crenshaw. I just can't risk jeopardizing our mission without knowing who it is that we take into our company.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the guy. From the stories about, I guess, his father. Yeah. He's a loose cannon.
Well, I will keep an eye out, and you keep an eye out, and
Understood.
keep this between us.
Meanwhile, back on the ranch.
I was kind of assuming everyone would have been moving to bed during this.
Probably.
Dirk
All right.
and
Probably.
up to
So your
everyone else
last
what they
name,
wanna
your
do.
surname will be Ginglehorth.
I'm
You
not,
were a cobbler.
I'm not gonna be able to. What's that?
You made shoes.
Shoes. Shoes. How do you make a shoe?
All right, I see. You were a miner.
But I.
Everyone was a miner when they're young.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, that's fine. The whole point is establishing credibility. This will give you a common place with anyone you talk to,
Right. Can I make my own?
and therefore they'll trust you more.
Can I try?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So I grew up on a farm.
No, that's stupid. Nobody likes.
Did you actually say that?
No.
Okay. So I grew up on a farm. But my dad, he grew up on, he had, and he was fighting. And then one day they came to the farm and they fought him, and he fought a bear at the farm, and then he killed the bear. But then the bear scratched him, and then he turned into a bear, and then I ran away.
The greatest warrior ever. A hero of renown.
Is that a good story?
Okay, there's a couple problems there.
Okay, what?
What did you farm?
What's something that you farm?
That's my point exactly, Todd. You've already fallen for the first blunder. Even farmers don't know what they farm. Second, a bear?
Yeah.
Your father wouldn't have fallen to a bear. It was two bears. One of them had a knife.
Okay, so I get it. Let me start over. So we was farmers, and we didn't know what we farmed. My dad was the farmer, and then one day a bear came out of the woods. Then there was another bear, and he had a knife, and he followed him, but then he turned into a bear, and I ran away.
That's pretty good.
All right.
All right, so that was when you were a kid, though. What do you do? What got you to this point here?
Well, I ran away, and I landed in,
You changed your name to Ginglehork.
No, I'm not gonna be able to remember that, Crusher. Hold on. Do you have a piece of paper? Can I write this down?
Yeah.
Alright, alright.
Like tear some pages out of my book.
Okay. I just realized I don't know how to write. Can you write?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Do you know how to read?
Write something and then let me check.
I write. Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I can read it.
Very good.
Okay. So I was a farmer's.
Ginglehork.
I was farmers. So write this down. I was
All right.
farmers.
Yeah. You was farmers,
But we didn't know how to farm.
but you didn't know how to farm.
I mean, no, we didn't know what to farm.
Times were tough.
Yeah, times were tough. Write that down. That's good. Then out of the woods there was a bear. But then there was another bear and he had a knife.
Your dad was chopping logs on the forest edge.
Is that what farmers do?
Yeah.
Okay, farmer dad was chopping logs. Okay. So out of the woods a bear. Farmer dad was chopping logs, but then another bear and he had a
Wait.
knife.
Before the second bear encounter, your
Okay.
father engaged the first bear, and he was winning. Then the second bear.
Alright, so my daddy came out and he was fighting the first bear, but then another bear came out of the woods, he had a knife, and then he lost. But he got scratched, so he turned into a bear. Then I ran away.
Yeah. He still held off the other bears long enough for you to escape,
Yeah.
and you never looked back because he always told you when you were younger, never look back if I'm fighting two bears.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good. This is fire.
But wait, so you said I gotta figure out what I did after that.
Yeah. So
All
now
right.
we've established credibility for your childhood.
Right.
Now we need something for your late teens, and then we can just say you're 21 or something now.
Is it how old I am?
I don't know. You look old.
I think I'm like 2 days old, but Todd's probably older.
But we'll just say that you've been on the road for so long.
Wait, Crowder, I have an idea. What if we ask Todd? The real
Are
Todd.
are you sure you can take him back over?
No.
Like, do you actually know the extent of your power?
No, I just kind of do it.
We should start experimenting. Do you have an ultimate ability?
You know? What's that?
I don't know.
Wait.
Like something really cool.
Maybe. Let me think. Oh,
Releases Todd just starts
No.
screaming.
No. I remember. I could do this. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Todd turns blue.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Crowder.
I'm working on it. Uh-oh. That's like not good for me. I'm an 8 now.
Todd's face warps into the scariest face that you can think of.
Ah, no, put it away! Put it back!
You're frightened for 1 minute. It takes everything in your spirit you can not to scream. You said you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's 5 or more than a fail, which means that you have aged 40 years. I'm not kidding.
I'm now 62. You young whippersnappers.
Hey, Dominic Grounder.
Oh, I'm
Oh, no.
so old.
Oh no.
Wait. Where's like the old
Decomposing.
No, wait, hold on. Trevor, isn't he half elf?
Yeah,
Or he's elf?
he's half
Oh,
elf.
he won't age like that, right?
I'm pretty sure half elves don't live that long, dude.
They kind of do.
Google, how long do half elves live?
It says 3.
I don't think that's accurate. Come on, Nick. How long do half elves live?
Oh, I didn't actually look it up.
You need to look it up. I'm telling you to look it up. Come on. I gotta
I
figure
don't
out
know,
what to do with your
no.
face.
Alright,
The
well,
scars are weird, but I don't know how else to
this
make
is
it look.
definitely not going to cause problems.
It's gonna cause lots of problems.
Seems.
How long?
They live much longer than humans, often exceeding 180.
Okay, so you just for practical sense, you just got gray hair now.
So I guess I can rent a car now.
You can rent a car. All right. Well, the
Came
ghost.
back to see Roger get absolutely.
Oh my gosh! You're back.
Yeah, he got back when we were explaining the entire
Oh my
backstory.
gosh.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
Okay, don't do that again. At least on me.
Was that bad?
I feel like Roger's gonna be
Yeah.
screaming.
I think he was doing everything in his power not to scream. Going, "Ugh."
I don't
Also-
feel great.
I rolled. So the roll, the way that it works, by the way, is a D4 times 10 years. So I rolled 4. Now you can
Could've
repeat the
just
saving throw.
died there.
Theoretically, but not really. But
Anyway.
oh wait, was anyone else looking at the ghost? Dirk, were you looking?
Dirk's dead.
Dirk.
Dirk aged 1 million years.
Just
Dirk,
took a
'cause-
skeleton right there.
Technically, if Dirk or Marsh were looking, I'm gonna say Marsh wasn't for simplicity, and the clerk was doing his own thing. But Dirk is a
Dirk-
tactical maybe.
Dirk the dwarf.
He's a dwarf, so aging 40 years is nothing to him.
Yeah.
He's not even gonna
I mean,
feel
it's
it.
still 40 years.
He's already aged like 20 years because he got hit with it. So I just love the fact that this is Crutcher now. Like he's an old man.
That really is
All right.
true.
It is.
It looks a lot more distinguished.
Well, after the ghost turns Grouch, we'll just say that Dirk wasn't looking. After the ghost hits Grouch, that says,
Can you hear me?
"Yeah, I can
Oh, we
now."
hear you now.
I unplugged my microphone by accident.
Nice.
You're a little quiet.
You rolled a
Good.
12?
Yeah.
All right, I think you're fine. You're frightened, but you don't lose any years.
That's really good because if he aged 40 years, he would be 6 years from the dwarf lifespan.
Okay, well, that's good. All right. Well, Todd says, "Is this bad? Are you okay?"
Dust comes out of my mouth.
Definitely do not do that to people.
But what if? Should I do it if we don't like him? I think that's the ultimate move that Groucher was talking about.
It
That could
is.
that could be your ultimate, but like,
Don't do that on me again.
Don't do that. I'm not gonna do that on people. I'm sorry. I just when you said it, I was like, I know, and then it just kind of happened. I have no. Maybe I can undo it. Should I try to undo it? Maybe I shouldn't.
If you could undo it, that would be crazy. However, let's not try.
Yeah, that's probably a good. That's probably a good idea. Okay. So my daddy and the bears.
hmm
Should we just? You said I had to do it when I was like a teenager or something.
So right now, you said you were you were a child when you left. We'll say
Yeah.
you're about young.
Yeah.
Now, what have you done since now and then?
Okay. Well, somehow we got to get to me with a gun. But I don't-
Exactly.
I don't know how you get a gun. Do you have to join the army?
To be honest, you don't need to explain that part.
Okay. Then what do I need to explain?
If anyone ever asks where you've been since then, that's the part you would need to explain. So you would explain to them like, yeah, I was the bear thing, and then you want to do. Then you would want to, if they would inquire further, you would explain what you did after that, but not like directly after that, but like a while after that.
so like, and don't just like offer this information. You know how like Quincy walked up to us and he like told us his whole life story and we all got weirded out. That's
Yeah.
because people don't like normally do that. Like I get why he did it in his case, because like he's been looking for us, and you know like that was kind of don't go up to people and be like, hey, I'm Todd. Like just do that. Like just go like, hey, I'm Todd. Don't go, hey, I'm Todd. My father was killed by 2 bears and I used to be a farmer. Like don't get
Uh-huh.
into it unless they ask.
Okay. Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
And don't just say like word for word what happened. You want to
Uh-huh.
diversify it a bit. You'll
Uh-huh.
say basically the same things, but you want to cover that information. Also,
Uh-huh.
you don't need to start from the very beginning every time.
Uh-huh.
You need to just get what they are inquiring for.
Right. I can do that. Okay. So all I have to figure out is what I did after the bear. So after the bear,
You became a miner.
What's mining?
You just dig rocks up and you push them.
Is that what you
Cart.
do? And then he points to Dirk.
Huh?
Do you dig rocks and mine?
Nah, that wasn't really for me. I dig dirt.
Can I do that?
You wanna?
I mean, I don't want to actually, but can I say I did that? Like I
Sure. Yeah.
dig. But what
I
do
mean,
you?
it's up to you, man.
But what do you dig? Tunnels?
What? I dig graves for people.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Can I do something else more fun? Like, what about I dig a road? Do people
No, you
dig
didn't mean
roads?
that as an insult, but come on, man.
Things that are dead just kind of creep me
Like,
out.
my whole okay, that's like a whole nother. There's a lot to unpack there. We'll worry about that later. Just
I got a lot of identity problems, man. Like I said, I did tell you guys, I'm pretty sure I'm only 2 days old, right?
Yep.
And when you guys was talking in your little huddle, were you saying something about them fish people? Did they make things come true? Do you think that I was a fish people thing?
No.
Okay.
This is a little far, even for them.
But, well,
All right, we'll ask them tomorrow if they think they were if they think there were ghosts on the ship, and if they say yes, then probably. If they say no,
but
then, then almost certainly not.
what do ghosts usually do?
I mean, usually they haunt people, make their lives worse, and then they just chill where they were, and then until they die.
Ghosts can die?
Yeah, because people kill them.
That doesn't sound right. From what I know, ghosts can't die. They
Just through,
just...
like,
That's why that... Do you make a karate chop?
yeah, they go like wow.
Uh-huh. Huh. Okay.
I've had a long day. I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all have a good day.
Anyway, so you dug rocks,
Okay, so I dug rocks.
and you did that until the call of the sea, and that's what you've been doing for the last 4 years. You were a sailor aboard the mighty ship, the Queen Nancy.
Okay, I got that.
You transported cargo,
Uh-huh.
mostly fruits. There you go. That's it.
Okay. Can we practice tomorrow morning?
Sure.
Alright. I'm gonna figure out how to sleep now.
Right, usually you just go to bed, go lay on the bed, and you lay there. Don't do that. You lay there, you close your eyes, and you just don't move for a while.
Okay.
They flop side to side. Comfortable.
Alright, well. Bedtime. So, is anyone doing anything special, or can we just long rest?
I'll say we long rest, but Malachi just barely gets the correct amount of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Between the snoring and like the mattresses,
I get the best sleep in my life.
You know, Malachi, well, for me, a Constitution saving throw.
Why do I do these things?
And if you get less than 10, you'll suffer 1 level of exhaustion because of a sleepless night.
Yeah,
No.
of course.
What you get?
A nat 20.
Then you're good.
He hasn't rolled anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I still don't see it, but yeah.
It popped up as a 23 for me. Actual
Unusual.
nat 20.
Yep, it's 20 plus 3.
Oh yeah, it's in Quincy's chat. That's weird. Alright, cool. Well, you're good. You managed to zone out or tune out all of the accessory noise, and you are able to therefore have a good night's sleep. And I guess everyone can take off a long rest. Your
I only
first
got
long
4
rest,
more of those
Quincy.
left.
You're, 4 more long rests before you die of old age.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was a young lad once.
You were. Oh.
Well, back in my day, men were real.
Alright, well.
Used to cross the Oregon Trail.
You wake up actually later than you have been waking up on most days at around, I think, 7 a.m. You had a pretty late night. You were out till 11. Some of you retired a little bit earlier. But that is about it. Welcome to morning. I must roll the date to Friday, July
Yeah, Quincy,
2nd
son of Quincy.
at 7 a.m.
Jump out of bed. Start yodeling.
No.
I burst out a song about my heritage of Quincy's.
So,
Can't believe you're actually Quincy.
he's actually Quincy.
Son of Quincy.
Son of Quincy.
Yeah, can't believe you're actually Quincy, says the guy modeled after the lunatic cultist from Terraria.
Well, there is a difference there. One of those is a character from Terraria, and the other one is a monkey in Balloons Tower Defense 6.
Yes, so obviously
So,
one character
you
is way cooler
know,
than the other.
It's not that per se that the character is cooler, it's just a little crazier that the inspiration was taken from that.
It's also like, you say Quincy, son of Quincy, anyone who played Bloons Tower Defense is gonna go, oh, okay. If you say the lunatic cultist from Terraria, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
You also have to say the lunatic cultist from Terraria.
Yeah, no one's gonna get it based on Moon Dude. Like, Moon Dude? Alright. Wow. Who's waking up? I guess everyone's dead.
I guess. Did you say we all wake up like late or?
Late as in 7 a.m. Most of the time you wake up at dawn. So it was like
Okay.
an hour or two afterwards.
I've been up since 6 making arrows.
Oh yeah. Fletching. Fletcher man.
I was gonna say I woke up a little earlier and did some meditating,
Okay.
communicating with Michael, seeing if I could.
And I was whistling really loudly.
That means it's time to burn probably 2 rations per person. Or 2
Got
meals
it.
per person. 2 meals per person, so I gotta figure out. 1,
2 meals
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quincy has his own.
No, you
So,
said two. I think it was two
Just-
person per ration, right?
I don't remember what the rule is, but basically,
You said you were gonna share one for 2 people.
I think that's like a little. It's a little much. It's a little taxing, because it's 3 meals per ration. So the idea is that you count the
Okay.
number of meals first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 people, which means you have 20 meals, which means you should burn 7 rations.
7 ration. Okay, cool.
Yes. That's the way I try to do the math, so you don't get extorted. Because rations aren't super expensive, but there's no reason to burn through them like they're nothing. Alright, and everyone is fed. A lovely breakfast of jerky and salted nuts and M&Ms in the trail mix. Gotta have the M&Ms in the trail mix, you know how it is.
Of course, but they didn't have food served here like a continental breakfast.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
This is a
not even fish.
No,
It's a freaking fishing village. All right,
there's a market, but they don't got food here. You gotta go get it.
it's fine.
BYOC, bring your own catch.
Fine. I'll just be writing.
Mm-hmm.
on the town notice board
Oh.
my review.
Todd wakes up and immediately goes to Gradger and said, Gradger, I slept.
Did you?
Malachi,
Yeah.
you put your review on Kelp, not Yelp.
Yes,
Can I practice my story on someone?
help review.
Sure. I'll go pretend to be somebody eating breakfast, and you could come talk to.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Should we
Alright,
go over to the table?
I do like a light jog.
Alright, he does a light jog. Alright.
I pretend to be eating breakfast.
Hello there, stranger.
Howdy.
I'm sitting down.
Alright. You don't need to say you're sitting down.
Okay. I am.
Just sit down.
Oh, okay. Let me do that
Alright,
again.
let's take it again. Let's take it again. From the top.
Take it again. All of you are witnessing this scene, including Clark. Todd walks over. Hello, stranger.
Howdy.
Sits down. How are you?
I'm doing fine on this day. How you be?
I'm good. I'm trying to not give any information away.
That's good. You're doing great so far.
Okay.
What brings you to these parts?
Um,
Remember the end. Remember the end. Remember the last thing.
I was a sailor. I'm a sailor.
Ah, you're a sailor.
Yeah. So I'm here because of the sailing.
Makes a lot of sense.
Is there anything else you need to know?
Need?
I don't know.
That's usually where we'll end. They'll usually ask like one thing, and then you just cut it off there.
Okay. What if
And after that happens,
Uh-huh.
you just chill. You do start doing your own thing, they'll do their own thing, and then they might talk to you some more,
Uh-huh.
but otherwise, that's it.
Can I practice on someone else?
Sure.
Who should I
We
practice?
should probably keep it inside our group for now.
Yeah. Who should I practice on?
Cagliari gets out of bed.
That's perfect.
That is perfect.
This couldn't
Fire
end
is
poorly in any
awake.
way, shape, or form.
Is that a goat person?
Kind of. Why don't you try?
Okay.
Go down the stairs. She's just gonna walk over to the edge and jump down and sit down in the chair.
Oh, okay. Tuggle. I was gonna go up, but okay. Okay, watch me.
I'm watching you.
Hello.
Okay, so quick question. With her true sight, does she see the ghost?
I don't know. No. You can't, because when the ghost is possessing someone, they're invisible. You only see them.
All right.
Okay, I forgot about that. Oof, that would have not ended well. Todd would have died. Okay. I'm also going to
Right.
assume that he doesn't have his gun for this encounter. He's just walking up. There's Todd. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
Tired? How are you?
I'm okay. May I sit?
Yeah, sure, man.
What brings you here? And then he winks at Grudger.
Double thumbs up.
It was a visible wink as he turned his neck behind Cagliari.
What do you know, I don't really know, man. I don't really even know where we are.
I think this is a fishing place. They fish here or something.
Yeah, sounds about right. Smells like fish
Yeah.
and like brimstone, but I'm not sure if that's
What's brimstone?
why don't we talk about you? What's going on with you? What's up with you? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm a sailor. I sail. Which is why I'm here. Because there are sailors that go here.
Yeah.
You lose packet cruncher.
I mean, he's doing okay.
Okay. Yeah, we pulled into port last night. It was a rough night on the waters because of the storm. Mm-hmm.
So, what do you do on the boat?
I fish sometimes, and then I sail the boat. I'm the one that makes sure that it sails. But I fish when I don't have to make sure that it sails.
Nice. Nice.
He looks back at Grudge.
He's doing okay still.
Okay.
You keep looking over my shoulder. Is there someone behind me?
Oh, I'm practicing.
For
My friend said I should practice talking to people.
You don't need to explain that part.
Roger, are you trying to help this guy hook up with women?
No. Okay. I need you to not freak out. He's
Okay.
a ghost. Controlling another man.
I thought you said we weren't telling people that.
This is Guy Ari. It's fine to go, Guy Ari.
Clark is staring at you.
I'm just joking.
Make a deception roll. He got a 2 on insight, by the way. So what do we got? Okay, cool. Clark goes. I was gonna say, never seen a ghost.
Who dares? Are they even real?
I don't know. You guys have a nice day.
I was not lying. He is a ghost. Ghosts are real. They can make you age.
Oh yeah, Keller, you see the grudge.
It's
of an old
happened to
man,
me.
right?
It can happen to you. It's people.
Everyone in here looks like a corpse.
That happens.
The sky is black.
There's sky in here.
That doesn't happen. I don't know what's happening here.
Can I come around the corner just as she says the sky is black?
You
Ah,
can.
shoot him in the head.
All right. This is too early for this. Is there coffee anywhere? Where's Clark?
He just left.
All right. I'm going to follow him and talk to him about good management.
Uh-huh. What's coffee?
Also, we should start getting ourselves together so we can find the Kuatoa and then possibly set off on the next leg of our journey.
Yeah, good morning, gentlemen. Speaking of which, what is our means of transportation?
Also,
Question.
thing we have to do today. There's enough of us we could split into parties, each of us with a specific task to achieve before we leave.
Well, if you want to go by boat, our options are limited.
Hold on, you said buy a boat?
Well, I said if you want to go by boat, as in taking a boat, our options are limited. But yes, buying a boat is an option.
Well, perhaps we can do some window shopping.
Sure.
And I say to Garaja, we really should talk about party funds. You know, everyone contributes to funds that we purchase things for the group with. Yes. I feel like that would be a very good use of. So you have your personal funds and the party funds. But we can talk about that.
You guys don't have a financer?
I'm very good with finances. However, we have yet to have that conversation. We've been on the run for most of this time.
Ah.
All right, we'll go check out the boats. Perhaps you all can go and talk to the Kuatoa. Um, Hopefully, at some point, I can talk to Clerk about upgrading this place. Perhaps putting some money into this, franchising it. Just really upgrading just elevating this. Probably some gentrification or something at some point. And continues muttering as he leaves.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, you and Marsh go have fun. We'll get back to that at some other point. So, what are the rest of these fools doing? Gengi is sleeping. Meteor's doing nothing.
He's probably out of bed and trying to clean the bed as best as he can.
From all the dirt, yeah. Dweeby Weeby's absolutely knocked out.
Cool.
And Shaw's just kind of walking back
Is
and
Meteor
forth.
in a bed?
He's on, like... No. I just had him there because it was easy. That's probably not a good idea. So he's just by a bed, crouched down.
Are all the
currently.
sailors gone, or are there just like
Oh
people in
no,
here that
no,
have
they all
been-
left.
Cool.
They were probably gone at dawn. Alright. Well, Crenshaw is pacing back and forth, just kind of aimlessly, as everyone is kind of here. In the meantime, this is happening until something else happens, until we cut to Malakai and Marsh. So what was happening here?
Roger just explained to me that this guy is a ghost.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm a ghost.
And so we're working on his like identity because currently, while yes, that is a real human, the ghost doesn't have an identity really. So, in case you know, okay, just waking up. Anybody asks, we're getting this story straight.
Huh.
How'd he do? How would you rate this experience?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little messed up, but
Mhm.
I was. I mean, it was
That's
it was
just true.
fine, except that he kept looking over my shoulder. So you know, like don't do that in normal conversation. Probably be fine.
Alright, I can do that. So wait, what's this guy's deal?
What is his deal, Todd? What is your deal?
Um,
Got this.
I'm a sailor.
There
He
you
looks-
go.
He looks for approval.
And I slap him. I do like the good old like that.
Roll for
like the
deception
good,
with advantage,
Good
Nick.
job, son.
Roll for deception with advantage.
All right.
You're fighting Crenshaw's 17 plus 1. Ooh. Crenshaw goes, he's not a sailor. He's from the military. Who is this guy?
He's a ghost.
Oh, what?
Our disguise didn't work. He's a ghost.
Todd looks over and says, okay, I'm a ghost. We've been practicing so that we don't scare people, I think. But I'm a ghost. Crenshaw just kind of looks back at Todd, looks back at Roger, and back at Todd. Back at Roger. Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Walks away.
You guys really need to like keep a lid on it, man. This is.
Well, we gotta. The party's gonna eventually know. Everybody that went on the boat knows he's a ghost.
Is Moon Dude doing
Okay.
anything? Moon Dude's muted. Moon Dude might be doing exactly
I don't have
nothing.
the brain power to a D&D.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, Crenshaw walks up with Moon Dude sitting on his bed, twiddling his thumbs. dweeby weeby under the covers, but sticking out. And I guess Quincy fletching arrows. Is that correct?
Sure.
Alright.
Trevor, you get to play Moon Dude.
Oh, yeah, I get to play Moon Dude. Alright. Crenshaw looks at
Moon dude.
Crenshaw looks at Moon Dude, then back at Quincy. Says, "So what's your deal again?"
It's that monkey where it just goes, give orange, orange,
I'm
give orange,
Give
give orange,
me
orange,
you.
orange, orange,
Give
give
me
me
you.
you, orange, orange, give me.
You want orange, you give orange, me give me you. Anyway.
That's the longest sentence by a monkey.
It is. It's not a sentence. So anyway, moving on. Crenshaw asks, "So what's your deal again?"
Talking to me?
Yeah.
My name's Quincy, son of Quincy.
Uh-huh. And what is it that you do, Quincy?
I'm a saint. I'm a ranger.
Uh-huh. How long you been a ranger?
12 years.
Yeah, it's pretty exact. You
Yeah,
enjoy the work?
It's ain't much, but it's honest work.
Uh-huh.
So my father was mysteriously murdered or went missing 16 years ago. We're not sure which. I'm off to chase against this alleged killer.
Yeah,
Miserum.
I think I picked that. You say Miserum?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn that
You
name?
know him?
Heck yes, I know that man. That's the guy that's trying to kill us.
Well, I think fate crossed our paths. I'm trying to kill him.
Well, I don't think that's fate. I think that's you were trying to kill him and he was trying to kill us, so you ended up where we are. That sounds a lot more like logic and a lot less like fate.
Well, maybe a few of us believe in a higher power, bringing people together.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Crenshaw's a based individual.
This is Crenshaw. This is the loser that you're talking to. He does.
Wow, total
Uh-huh.
loser.
I mean, look at him. Look at what you made him look like. I gave you free reign, and I love him. Anyway, Crenshaw keeps talking. Spear Hand says, "Yeah, this is Miserum. What do you know about him?"
I don't know much. I know he's a slimy wizard.
But you want to kill him.
Yes. He
So
killed
you
my
have.
father.
So you have no allegiance to Lucine.
What is that?
That's
Breaking
the,
out of character. Like,
yeah. That's the
That's
kingdom that technically part of your family is from.
Sure.
But
No, I think I would have allegiance to that, right?
that's kind of
If not-
sort of up to you. Not gonna lie. But the problem is Miserum is a member of the Lucine military hierarchy.
Mm,
So do with that as you will.
so I know my family name is well known in the country of the sign or the kingdom, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm on a personal vendetta.
So you don't have any problems with let me ask it this way. If Miserum or any of the higher ups of the Lucine military were to bite the dust, you'd be for that.
Why do you think I'm making some arrows here?
Okay. This is workable. Fodleyworth, was it?
Yes, Quincy Fodleyworth the Fourth.
Uh-huh. Fodleyworth.
You heard of my father?
I think I have.
He's a bit crazy.
He was.
I love him though.
Are you?
I remain silent. Go back to whittling, fletching my arrows.
Crenshaw goes up to Moon Dude, just taps him on the shoulder, says, "Keep an eye on this guy." Alright. Very well. So, now what are we doing, gentlemen? Alright, I guess that answers
Guess
that.
we're setting out.
I guess, okay.
Or whatever.
Sitting out
So-
where?
Nothing in particular.
I don't know, stuff to get done. Get some food. Get
Yeah.
rations.
Yeah, you could do that. So,
Figure out where we're going next.
all right, how about you take time and figure out what exactly you want to do or look for, and I will go with Malachi and Marsh and go window shopping. Does that sound good? Okay.
Hmm.
Is that a yes?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I zoned out. I missed most of that sentence.
Figure out what it is exactly that you want to do, and then I'm gonna take Malachi and Marsh and go window shopping.
Some top tier gameplay.
This is some top tier gameplay. We're going window shopping.
I think I already know. I think Kelly already wants her brain to be fixed. So can we do that? Just like,
Why would we go
quick.
shopping for windows?
Uh-huh. You're not here. All right.
We're
Well,
the funniest group of people.
the greatest gamers to ever game in the game of Dundrag. All right. Well, where are you guys? You just guys walking up to the port? Like, what are you looking for? Incoming
Well-
boats or?
I'm trusting Marsh. on
All right.
this.
Marsh is pretty much gonna lead you up to Bill, who's currently running the dock with his ship currently pulled on the port. A couple of others on either end unloading cargo. Bill says,
Welcome back, Marsh. What is it that you want? Or are you back on the job?
I think I might be taking up employment with our friends here, but I was wondering about the availability of ships.
Availability? To board or to buy?
Both, ideally.
Well, in terms of incoming cargo ships, we had morning stops scheduled. They'll be leaving within the hour. One's a cargo ship heading to Coruscant. Another one's heading down to, not Königsberg. What's the other? Königsberg, yes. Yes.
He said it leaves in the hour.
Both of them, I believe, do. I don't have the manifest on me, but they just started unloading the one that's headed south. So, if you wanted to try to stow away, or I would advise paying your way on, then you may be able to get down there. It depends, though. They usually don't take kindly to carrying too much extra dead weight. But if you offer them enough money, those traders will go for anything. In my experience, anyway. But you said you were also willing to buy?
Yes.
Buy what? Well, the only ship here is mine, and it'll be hard to get me to part with her.
Have we got no yachts or anything?
What do you think this is? This is a port, son. Everything's built for function, not play or pleasure.
No, that was John talking.
Too late. Now it was Malachi.
Great. Malakai has invented yacht. Well, Bill, I mean, I understand totally the importance of sentimentality and nostalgia. And your boat, honestly, it's a beautiful craft. We have traveled with it, and it's truly.
I'm
truly
surprised
amazing.
surprised you didn't destroy it. I thought that was the last I was gonna see of her.
I will say that between Roger and I, and of course, skillful Marsh here, your boat was never in any true danger.
Uh-huh. Got a real sweet
But-
talker between those lips, don't you, boy?
That's weird, but yes. What I'm thinking is, perhaps, nostalgia may, perhaps, have a price.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Well, at this point, what would you think of, perhaps not selling your ship to us, but leasing it to us?
Leasing.
Loaning it to us for adventures, we'd pay you for it, and at a reduced price, of course. And perhaps if we find anything of value on these excursions, you get a bit of it.
That may be worth something. You
Now, I
did
can
say. Well,
Yes.
hold on a minute. You did say that
You wouldn't be surprised if there were more of these boats out there.
Yes,
Meaning
indeed.
Halput may not be safe.
To live anymore is what you're saying.
Well, what I'm saying is those guys could show up again.
This is very true.
In that case, it may be time that I give up me sailing days. I don't want to leave. This may be a good idea. So you want to take me ship? I'll lease it to you. You keep it in good shape, and if you make any money, you'll send some back to me.
Yeah. I think that way it works for you and it works for us as well.
Make a persuasion roll. Ha ha! Good thing you rolled a 26, because he rolled a 19. Alright, so Bill thinks. Long and hard. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well-
are you alright?
Yes, that's my thinking face.
Okay.
It's not an easy deal to take. Nostalgia, as you said, has a price. But with the current way of the world, I'm not so sure that I'll have any security, even if the ship stays here with me. Could be destroyed by those bandits out there, or whatever you found. If they show
Right.
up again. In which
And they
case,
seem to indicate that there were more of them.
indeed, in which case trade in Halput may be continuing to go downhill. Which means that Koroskar is gonna be in trouble. Yeah, we got problems. Perhaps it's time for a change of business. This sounds like a good idea. Now you got to keep the ship safe. I trust
Well-
Marsh to run it. You're gonna need extra hands. Let's see.
Now, as good of an idea as this is, I have an even better idea. My
Right.
father always said, if it's good enough to say, it's good enough to write. Allow me to head back to our bunk houses, and I can have a contract drawn up very quickly so that we have proof of our exchange. We wouldn't want to take advantage of you, and
Of
we
course.
would like so that we can honor what you're doing for us.
Good
This is-
idea.
Yes.
I'm making him happy.
I look forward to seeing it.
All right.
I get out of here.
You know, what if Todd made him old?
Oh no! Edit his will.
Um,
Get that-
on the way back, do we happen to see Clerk at all?
Roll for perception.
Oh great.
What do we?
17.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Clark is down by another end of the dock where one of the ships is being unloaded. I can tell
Malakai
by
immediately
sand here.
turns around.
Where are you going? What?
There's more business to be done, Marsh. Come on, quickly.
What do you mean business? What, do you want to check out the other ship? Try to figure out if we can... What?
Clerk, how are you?
Yeah, good. I...
I apologize. I seemed a bit brash last night. It was a very long day, very difficult and arduous, and I was just hoping that we could talk more about some of my suggestions.
Suggestions?
Now, they may not have come across as suggestions at the time, more of requests that were not met, but requests nonetheless. I would like to urge you to consider this beautiful shoreline, this coast. You have a real business opportunity here.
Uh-huh.
Now, of course, wait, do you own this the establishment that you let us stay at?
Yeah?
Well, my dear friend, there is so much that you're limiting yourself.
Okay.
I think with a little bit of sprucing up, maybe adding rooms, um, maybe adding a few services, you know,
His eyebrows
maybe
raise in concern.
I think you could have yourself a small lodging, a small inn, which would be able to generate you more money. You could charge more because you'd be offering more. And with that, you could hire people to assist you, and so you would run the management of this establishment.
He's got a firm look of skepticism, squinted eyes, raised eyebrows, and an unimpressed look on his lips.
I mean,
And after,
that's your-
before you can go on further, he says, "Son, do you know how much I used to rake in a night, peak business time?"
I don't. But this is a conversation, so I expect you to tell me.
More than 1 gold piece. He's
Oh,
extremely proud about that.
Oh, listen, where I am from, no one would accept that sort
How
of
about
money.
you?
That's
How about you?
bullshit.
How about you listen to me, wise ass? Where I'm from, the sailors that come in here don't make jack. They come in and they pay me in copper pieces, silver pieces if they can get their hands on them. But
Yes.
guess what? There's a lot of them, and their standards are low. Not only do they not care, they can't afford anymore. My business model is tailored to them. If you want to make a ritzy inn for all your noble friends to come down here and go surfing, and I suggest you do that in Königsberg.
Well, my friend, what I am saying to you, and what I think you are failing to understand, is that I present you with the future.
I think what you are failing to understand is you have no idea what you're talking about.
What I am saying is that very soon, who knows how many sailors will be here at all.
I do.
All right. Well, hopefully those ships, the ship that we encountered yesterday, doesn't put a stop to those.
It already has.
Well, so then why are you fighting me on this? You know what? It's fine. Here. And I toss him a silver piece. Nibble
Uh-huh.
on.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to doing business with you. Never.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, man.
I would have fronted the money. I would have fronted the money. I would have been an
I'm not gonna lie,
unnamed
dude. I don't think that was worth your time.
I would have been an it's so silly, Marsh. He doesn't understand what could have been. This
Listen.
this could revolutionize this
Listen,
place.
Malakai. These people are poor. These people are fishers.
I don't
They-
understand what that means. People keep throwing that word around. What is poor?
It means they don't have money. And what
Um,
that
That's impossible. Everyone has money.
everyone has
Marsh,
everyone has
Marsh,
money.
you're being absolutely silly, and I don't want to have this conversation anymore.
Malakai, do you know how much money I see in a year?
How much? Like,
70 silver on a good year. This year, so far, mid-year, I'm looking at 17.
I give Marsh a hug. Oh, my dear
That's
friend.
really unnecessary. Really unnecessary. And then he pushes you back. He says, "Listen, the point
Are
is,
you all right? Breakfast is on me. Where can we get food? You need to
we
eat.
we already ate. We had the rations.
You need to.
Listen, now, listen. Okay, okay. I don't know what you think about the world, but it's clearly not as prosperous as you have in your head. All right. I don't know where you come from. I mean, I do, but I really don't know anything about it, and I don't know how they run things there. But here, we're in the land of common folk. These are people
that are lucky to see a gold piece in their lifetime. Now, those big cities, Korsker, Königsberg to an extent, and Lucine, they have industry. They have income. My father ran a successful business. Now, I was lucky to see some wealth under him. But even he wouldn't pull in more than a few gold a year. A few hundred at most.
Well, it appears that I have been mistaken, and perhaps I was too pushy. I apologize.
Uh-huh. Just,
We should head back and draw up that contract as we talked about.
that's probably the best idea. If we wanted to board either of these ships, we would need to talk to them now. But with the workers unloading, I doubt that we have an opportunity to do so.
All right, let's
All
go.
right. Alright, what are you guys doing?
Gonna
I
get
was
some
just thinking of the
food.
1,354 gold she lost. She can't remember. She doesn't know why, but just thinking about it.
It's somewhere. Somewhere. I know who has it. Alright. So, Grider, you said you're going to get food?
Hmm.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Is anyone else doing anything else? Going once. Going twice. I think we're all forgetting a fairly major thing. Do I need to remind you?
Kuatoa?
Yeah, I wonder if Moon Dude is about to start fading out like Marty McFly again.
I think you already did.
He already did. Is it gonna happen again, or are we
No.
gonna address that? Maybe somebody, I don't know, should
Oh
just,
my God, he's dead.
somebody should just go to the thing, you know, that's what I'm saying. Somebody. Alright, well, Marshall Malakai dropped a contract. Roger's off getting food. Which do you want to make a thing of this, or do you want to just go pay for food and come back?
Get food.
All right. How much food do you
Wait,
want?
how far away from us is he? Like, is he super far?
He probably already left before you get back.
I roll a stealth check.
Yeah,
To
just in
avoid
case.
them.
Okay, yeah. Gosh, the D&D economy isn't such shambles.
We have the strongest. Shanks.
I'm really trying to use the lore where it's like a peasant would rarely see a gold piece, but rations are 0.5 gold. Like, huh? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna live in a state of cognitive dissonance, where the actual economy that you guys are using and the real economy are not related at all. Does that make sense?
Probably how it's intended.
That is probably what's
Yeah, I
intended.
mean, as long as Malachi doesn't understand it anyway, so
Yeah, that's kind of the point. Alright, it's 0.5 gold per ration, Nick, so you can get whatever you want. The problem is a lot of it is fish-based, which doesn't keep. So,
is it fish based or fish paste?
fish-based.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Tuna
Four.
taste.
4 rations he gets. Alright. While he's doing that, what else are we doing? Cranshaw's pacing back and forth.
No one here would have any legal expertise, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I killed Cranshaw. Cranshaw's dead. I actually killed him. Okay, here we go.
Okay. So we finish up the contract,
Cool.
and I guess we should talk to everyone about the options that we have. So we kind of gather everyone up.
What is this? Oh.
Hello, board. From
Heck, now, but I gotta log in. This is a scam.
It does Google.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
it's take forever.
Google is a scam.
Alright, anyway. What's happening?
Yeah, we kind of gather everyone together so we could tell them about the.
Oh, the contract. Yes.
Or not just the contract, but also about the boats that are leaving within the hour.
Right. Cool.
So, should we do? We kind of gather everyone around and
Everyone's being corralled. I'm just gonna say the King and Dewey Weaver are still sleeping. Is Quincy invited to the huddle?
yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, if he's with us now, Quincy, son of Quincy.
Hey guys, I'm Quincy, son of Quincy.
Alright.
No,
Grodrick
you know what?
opens
No, you
the
know what?
door
It's
holding
fine.
fish rations.
If he's of a
See
noble
everyone
family,
A wave of fish smell.
Yes.
if
It's
he has
already
a,
strong, it's not pungent.
if he's of a noble family, he has money as well. He can contribute. So I was hoping we could talk. So we went and we scouted out the boats. Boats are very expensive, mind you. Well, I just don't know if these are the sort of boats we want to invest all of our money on. So we were able to discuss with Bill one option. However, before we settle into that one, and I give you the details of that, there are two boats that are about to leave the port. One of which is heading to Königsberg. We could either stow away, which, in fairness, is part of our charm, or we could pay our way onto the ship. But with this many of us, I'm concerned that the price will be very hefty. What say you?
Well, we gotta go to Königsberg anyway.
So the other option we talked about with Bill is leasing the boat from him. And in exchange, whenever we travel and we adventure, we send him some of our earnings or whatever it is that we get. But the boat is essentially ours. We just have to promise to keep it in good condition. And it would be just ours. We wouldn't have to squish onto a boat and hope that they allow us to be on it.
Okay, but like, if we dock at like, let's say Königsberg, and then
Yeah.
we go all the way up north to House Lumiere or wherever, we're gonna have to pay to keep the boat there. Like, we
No, I
just
think
dock
the
it and
boat's
leave it, and
fine.
hope
I
nothing happens.
think we should be able to, especially if Marsha's father owns a boatyard, we should be able to leave our boat there as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Marsh?
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? Our money's good, correct?
Yeah, but my dad might not be.
You also
We
say you
got-
don't know if he's alive.
Huh? I didn't catch that. What?
Didn't you also say you don't know if he's alive?
Yeah, I don't.
I think having a boat at our disposal, especially with what we just found out about the people from the land of steel, is incredibly important. And truthfully, just to the west of Lucine, there is a small waterway, a river, I believe. I'm not sure if that is possible. We could possibly sail into, and it might be too visible, but it still is an option.
What the heck is this about a land of steel? Like a land of stealing?
We don't know. It's just the name of the place where Todd's host body is from. Oh, by the way, does
Todd
everyone,
has a host body?
No, I'm Todd. I'm a sailor.
was that
That's
not
not.
public?
I mean,
I
even if that is the correct thing to call it, don't call it that.
I'm just a sailor. Right, Roger? You met me when I was in the fishing boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
have no words.
This is bad.
Deception check. That's
Anyway,
Yes. So, of course, we don't need to go ahead with the leasing. I do think it's one of our best bets. It will allow us to travel a lot faster, and we avoid a lot of the raids and the enemies that we meet on the road. Gives us a freedom we haven't had in some time.
worst case scenario, if the ship can't stay in port, I can at least set it up for a one-way trip. And either if some of you stay back to help me run it, or if we hire some additional crew, I should be able to, well, pull into port and then start running some odd jobs.
It can earn us money.
Essentially.
All right.
All right. Well, I've got the contract here. All I need to do is present it to Bill.
What are the terms?
Well, the terms are.
Uh-huh.
you wrote the darn
Do
thing,
tell.
right?
Do tell.
And it says, I, Malakai de Lumiere. Oh,
Uh-huh.
God. I don't want to use my real name. Fine. I, Malakai de Lumiere, do hereby enter into a leasing contract with Bill, enter last name here.
Richardson.
What?
Richardson.
Okay. Bill, son of Richard, for for the purpose of adventuring, the terms of which we will pay for use of the ship, and we will give him a percentage of any treasures
What
Oh.
percentage?
hereby accrued. I left that blank so that we could decide. What percentage would be good for all of you?
50.
Huh? Wait,
That's a bit high there, Todd.
Marsh. Marsh said it.
From what I understand, Marsh, from just the conversation that we've had, and it seems to me that you all don't earn that much money.
He's
And
not going to
it
go
is
for anything less than 50.
50. I don't think he understands the scale of treasure that we may find. Plus, we're already paying a down payment to lease in the first place.
That might change things. Depends how big the down payment is. What do we have?
So, this is where I present my third thing to us. The beginning of party funds.
Mm-hmm.
You're the rich boy there.
Now, I can front us some money if that's what you're suggesting. But I do believe for the longevity and just for, good governance, it is good that we can all, when we find and when we earn, we keep some for ourselves, and we also put some that is totally dedicated to helping the party. It's all for the party. I believe that's reasonable. Don't all agree at once.
Listen, I'm in if this doesn't apply to that money I lost. I'm still looking for that.
Okay. Well, if you find that money, then it's your money, and you can decide how much of it you want to give to party funds. But I think it will remove some of the trickiness when it comes to group purchases for things like rations and lodging. We would pay from it out of that. And then
Alright.
each of us would just have to focus on our own individual money on purchasing what it is that we want.
She's gonna put 30 gold on the table.
Hell yeah,
Well,
puts
that'll
gold.
do it.
Gotta open an Excel sheet.
Party funds.
Beautiful. Alliary puts 30 gold.
Is anyone else contributing anything to party funds? Sounds like a no.
That.
That's more money than I've seen in my entire life.
Well, I'm going to add 50 to party.
I guess I'll match Cagliari.
This is
Alright.
Groucho?
So
Yeah.
30 on the table from Grouter.
Alright, so we now have 110 gold in party funds. Marsh, in all honesty, I need you to be honest with us. What is the most that you said you made in a year?
My best year was 2 gold.
Your best year was 2 gold. I think we can afford to say that we will give Bill 20 gold as a down payment.
How much would it be to buy the boat?
Hundreds.
I don't know if he's willing to part with the boat. This is a
He's
concern.
not. Hmm. 20 is
think
not
that-
enough. 50 might do it.
Maybe let's not negotiate through proxy. We can talk to the man. We can barter with him on the spot.
This is true. This is also true. Just wanted to get a good guesstimate of how much we should expect to be out.
I don't understand this whole money thing.
Well, do you mind rifling around in your pockets to see if you have anything?
Well, me?
Yes.
I don't have. Do I have pockets? I have pockets! And then he starts looking around. And he pulls out a bag, a little pouch, and he goes, I think this is what makes the boomstick go boom. But I don't got anything else.
Okay. Be interesting. I was hoping that he had foreign money so we could
No.
do something about that.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, I say we go and we negotiate, and some of us should also head to the Kuatoa. How is Moondew doing, by the way?
How is Moondew doing? Because if there's no answer, it's catatonic.
Once again, he has fallen.
The classic catatonic Moondew moment. He's just staring, standing, zoned out.
I snap my fingers in front of his face, wave my hand.
There's
Hey,
no
you there,
response.
Oh
Is this the guy okay?
He's done this a couple times since I joined, and that was like a couple days ago. So this seems like an issue that
Anybody else know anything about this? Alright, I suggest we try to find a solution.
Wait, sorry, I missed that. What were we saying?
the solution
This-
is the Kuatoa. He's kind of I don't know if he was a dude before they made him this, or if they completely made him, but the Kuatoa have this ability to make anything they believe in real.
Well, I best believe we get going then.
And I believe, I think they believed in him as their champion and made him twice. Is that right? Twice. So he's just like, if they start to lose their belief in him, this happens.
Eh,
It's just Tuesdays, you know.
Just Tuesdays.
in it.
I think it
Okay.
actually is Tuesday in game. No, it's Friday. Never mind. It's Fridays. It's Friday moment.
Us, some of us will go and do the boat negotiation, just finalize the contract,
Yep.
Some will go to the courtyard.
Yeah. I guess so.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds reasonable.
Before we do anything, I'm probably gonna head out. I'm dying right now.
We can just end
so-
it here because it's getting late.
Okay, I didn't want to just end it if you guys wanted to keep going, but I'm barely staying awake right now.
Yeah, I'd go
Okay.
back to work too.
Yeah.
We can agree to
And
break.
here, because we have a plan for what we're doing next section.
Indeed.
All right,
Huzzah!
I'll see you guys
Huzzah.
later.
Goodbye. Recording end.